Hi guys. This video has a lot of mistake because it was in a rush because I was making the 3000 special, but I hope you enjoy this since you really like the last part and this is the last part too. I know you cheated on me, prank on your boyfriend. I hope you enjoy and comment and like and subscribe if you really enjoy this type of content and give me more ideas with that. I hope you enjoy it. Sugawara sat cross-legged on the couch, phone in hand as Daichi entered the room. He glanced up with a mischievous smile. "Hey, Daichi," Sugawara said sweetly, setting his phone aside. Daichi froze mid-step. That tone could only mean trouble. "What is it now?" "I know you cheated on me." Sugawara's face was the perfect mix of mock hurt and teasing, his lips twitching with a barely contained grin. Daichi blinked, caught off guard. "What? Kaushi, that's not even funny. You don't have to deny it." "I know," Sugawara interrupted, keeping his act up but starting to giggle. Daichi's face paled. He hesitated, rubbing the back of his neck. I swear it was a mistake. I didn't mean for it to happen." Sugawara's laughter died instantly. "What? I was drunk." "Okay." Daichi's voice cracked slightly as he avoided Sugawara's wide-eyed stare. "It was stupid, and it didn't mean anything. I was going to tell you, but I didn't know how." Sugawara's world stopped. His playful act crumbled, replaced with disbelief. "Daichi, you're serious?" Daichi looked at him, guilt weighing heavy in his eyes. "Kaushi, please, Before Daichi could finish, Sugawara burst into tears, hands trembling as they covered his face. The weight of the confession slammed into him, stealing his breath. "Kaushi, wait, no." Daichi rushed to his side, pulling him into a tight embrace. "Weren't you joking? Please, listen to me, it's not what you think." Sugawara's sobs muffled against Daichi's chest. Why didn't you just tell me? You lied to me." Daichi cupped Sugawara's face, his thumbs wiping away the tears streaming down his cheeks. "Kaushi, it was a dream. I thought you were talking about that. I would never, ever hurt you like that. You have to believe me." Sugawara sniffled, hiccuping as he blinked up at him. "A dream? You thought I knew about a dream?" Daichi nodded fervently. "Yes, I swear, that's all it was. I'd never cheat on you. Never." His voice cracked with desperation. Sugawara's tears slowed as Daichi's words registered. He stared at him for a long moment, then let out a weak, hiccuping laugh. "You're such an idiot, Daichi." Daichi let out a breath he didn't know he was holding, pulling Sugawara closer. "I'll take that if it means you'll forgive me for being dumb. I love you, Kaushi. Only you." Sugawara buried his face in Daichi's shoulder, his voice muffled but soft. "I love you too, but you owe me so much ice cream for this." Tendou flopped onto the couch dramatically, crossing his legs as he heard Ushijima's steady footsteps approaching. The perfect victim, he thought, suppressing a grin. When Ushijima entered the room, Tendou looked up with mock devastation, his lower lip trembling. "Waka, we need to talk." Ushijima tilted his head slightly, his usual stoic expression softening. "What's wrong, Satori?" Tendou let out a shaky breath, clutching his chest like he was trying to hold his broken heart together. "I know you cheated on me." Ushijima blinked, his brows furrowing slightly. "Cheated? Don't even try to deny it." Tendou wailed, throwing his head back dramatically. "I know, I saw the signs, Wakatoshi." Ushijima stood frozen for a moment, clearly trying to process the situation. Then, to Tendou's surprise, Ushijima's gaze dropped, and he nodded slowly. "I'm sorry." Tendou froze mid-sob. "Wait, what? I should have told you sooner," Ushijima said, his voice calm but laced with regret. "I didn't mean to hurt you. I take full responsibility." Tendou stared at him, completely thrown off. "Waka, you're not serious, are you?" "I am," Ushijima said, nodding solemnly. "Sometimes I stay too long after practice, and Oikawa insisted on buying me dinner once. I didn't think it was appropriate, but I didn't want to offend him. I should have told you. I'm sorry." Tendou stared at Ushijima for all of 3 seconds before bursting into uncontrollable laughter. He doubled over, clutching his stomach as tears streamed down his face, not from heartbreak, but from sheer amusement. "Waka, oh my god. Oikawa? Dinner? You thought that was cheating?" Tendou wheezed between fits of laughter. Ushijima blinked, clearly confused. "Isn't that what you were referring to?" Tendou laughed harder, practically sliding off the couch. "No, oh my god, you're so oblivious. You were actually going to apologize for that?" Ushijima frowned slightly. "I value our relationship, Satori. I didn't want to risk losing your trust." Tendou finally managed to calm down, wiping tears from his eyes as he grinned up at Ushijima. "You're too pure for this world, Waka. I was joking. A prank." And you're too honest for your own good. Ushijima stared at him for a moment before sighing. I see, you were not serious. Not even a little, Tendou said, still chuckling. He stood up, slinging an arm around Ushijima's shoulder. But you know what? You being so painfully honest makes me love you even more. Ushijima looked at him, his expression softening. I'm glad, but I hope you will refrain from such pranks in the future. Tendou smirked. No promises, my sweet, gullible Wakatoshi. Tsukiyama. Yamaguchi sat across from Tsukishima at the table, fiddling nervously with his hands. He was supposed to stay calm, keep the act believable, but now, staring at Tsukishima's unimpressed face, his nerves were getting the best of him. Tsuki, Yamaguchi started, his voice trembling just enough to sound serious. I need to tell you something. Tsukishima raised an eyebrow, pushing up his glasses. What now, Yamaguchi? Taking a deep breath, Yamaguchi blurted out. You know I cheated on you. The room fell silent. Yamaguchi froze, replaying what he just said in his head. His stomach dropped. No, that's not what I was supposed to say. Tsukishima's sharp inhale broke the silence. His usual deadpan expression faltered, his lips twitching as if trying to form words. You cheated on me? His voice cracked, barely above a whisper. Panic hit Yamaguchi like a truck. Wait, no, I didn't mean. Tsukishima looked down, his hands trembling slightly as he gripped the edge of the table. Was I not enough? You could have just told me, Yamaguchi. You didn't have to. The sight of tears brimming in Tsukishima's eyes sent Yamaguchi into full freak-out mode. He scrambled out of his seat, waving his hands frantically. Tsuki, no, it's not real. Yamaguchi practically shouted. It was a prank. A stupid prank. I was supposed to say I know you cheated on me. Oh my god, I messed it up so bad. Tsukishima looked up, his cheeks flushed, tears threatening to spill. What? It's not true, Yamaguchi said, grabbing Tsukishima's hands. I didn't cheat on you, Tsuki. I'd never cheat on you. I swear, it was just a dumb joke I saw online, and I was trying to mess with you, but I totally ruined it. Tsukishima blinked, staring at Yamaguchi's panicked, tearful face. After a long pause, he sighed heavily, reaching up to adjust his glasses. You're an idiot. I know, Yamaguchi wailed, burying his face in Tsukishima's shoulder. I'm so sorry. Please don't cry, Tsuki. I'll never prank you again, I promise. Tsukishima let out a soft, almost bitter laugh, wrapping his arms around Yamaguchi awkwardly. You're so stupid sometimes. But I believe you. Yamaguchi sniffled, nodding furiously. Good, because I love you, and that prank was the dumbest idea I've ever had. Tsukishima sighed again, resting his chin on Yamaguchi's head. Yeah, it was dumb, but I love you too, even when I'm this stupid. Yamaguchi asked weakly, peeking up at him. Especially when you're this stupid. Tsukishima muttered, a small smile tugging at his lips. Semishira. Shirabu leaned casually against the couch, arms crossed as Semi walked into the room, earbuds dangling around his neck. With a perfectly serious expression, Shirabu cleared his throat. Semi, he started, voice low and dramatic. Semi paused, tilting his head. What's up? I know you cheated on me, Shirabu said flatly, staring him down. Semi blinked, a flicker of confusion crossing his face before he shrugged nonchalantly. Yeah, I did. Shirabu froze. Wait, what? I even wrote a song about it. Semi continued, completely deadpan as he grabbed his phone. Shirabu's jaw dropped. You, what? Without missing a beat, Semi pressed play, and an acoustic guitar melody filled the room. Then came Semi's voice, passionately belting out. I saw him standing there, perfect messy hair, sharp tongue, but I didn't care. I knew he was trouble, but I couldn't stay away. Shirabu's eyes widened as realization hit him. The song was clearly describing him. He clapped a hand over his mouth, his shoulders shaking as Semi continued. He's got that glare, that piercing stare, sets my heart on fire, but I know it's unfair. Shirabu couldn't hold it in anymore. He burst into laughter, doubling over as tears streamed down his face. Are you serious right now? That's literally me, you idiot. Semi smirked, pausing the song. Yeah, no kidding. Who else would it be about? You're the only one I'm obsessed with. Shirabu gasped for air between fits of laughter. I can't believe you actually, oh my god, wrote a whole song, and I thought I was dramatic. Semi crossed his arms, pretending to be offended. Hey, you're the one who started this whole thing with your I know you cheated on me nonsense. I just played along. Shirabu wiped his eyes, still laughing as he leaned into Semi's shoulder. You're insane. But honestly, it's kind of sweet. In a completely ridiculous way. Semi grinned, wrapping an arm around him. So, I'm forgiven for my fake cheating? Shirabu looked up at him, smirking. Only if you promise to never sing that song in public. No promises, Semi said with a wink, earning a groan from Shirabu. Asanoya. Nishinoya leaned casually against the kitchen counter, arms crossed, watching Asahi nervously shuffle through a pile of mail. The mischievous glint in Noya's eyes was in full force, and he had to bite his lip to keep from laughing too soon. Asahi, Nishinoya said suddenly, his tone oddly serious. Asahi froze mid-sword, glancing up nervously. Why yeah? Nishinoya took a deep breath, crossing his arms. I know you cheated on me. Asahi's eyes widened, his hands trembling as he dropped the letters onto the counter. W what? I said. Nishinoya repeated, his voice even more dramatic. I know you cheated on me. Asahi's jaw dropped, and panic immediately overtook his face. Noya, no, what? How could you even think that? I would never. Nishinoya blinked, startled by Asahi's immediate meltdown. Wait, Asahi. No, listen to me. Asahi interrupted, his voice shaky but earnest as he stepped closer. I could never do something like that to you. I love you too much, more than anything. You're the most important person in my life, and I'd never throw that away for someone else. Noya's eyes widened as Asahi kept going, his voice cracking. You've always been there for me. You believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. I respect you so much, your energy, your loyalty, your heart. Noya, you're everything to me. The idea of cheating on you, how could you even think I'd do that? Asahi. Noya tried to interject, his panic now matching Asahi's. You mean everything to me, Noya. Asahi's voice rose slightly, his eyes shimmering with unshed tears. I'd rather lose 1,000 volleyball matches than ever hurt you. I'd rather. Asahi, stop. Noya blurted, grabbing his shoulders. It was a prank. Asahi froze, his chest heaving as he processed Noya's words. What? Nishinoya's face was bright red now, guilt overtaking his earlier playfulness. It was a prank. I didn't actually think you cheated. I just went with Oikawa and thought it'd be funny, but, he groaned, burying his face in his hands. I didn't think you'd freak out like that. Asahi stared at him, blinking a few times before the tension in his shoulders slowly eased. A prank and Oikawa? Yes. Noya wailed. I'd never doubt you like that, Asahi. You're, like, the most loyal guy I know. Silence hung between them for a moment before Asahi let out a heavy sigh of relief, his body slumping. Oh my god, Noya. You scared me half to death. I scared you. Noya threw his arms around Asahi's waist, squeezing tightly. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. But, for the record, your whole speech about me being everything to you, totally worth it. Asahi flushed bright red, burying his face in his hands. You're impossible, yet, but you love me, Noya said with a grin, tugging him closer. Asahi smiled despite himself, wrapping his arms around Noya. I do, even if you're a little menace. 2, 1, action. Matsuhana. Hanamaki sprawled across the couch, his phone in hand, scrolling through TikToks until he stumbled across a prank video. A devilish grin spread across his face as he glanced at Matsukawa, who was calmly munching on chips at the kitchen counter. Matsu, Hanamaki called, voice laced with mock seriousness. Matsukawa turned, raising an eyebrow. What? Hanamaki sat up dramatically, clutching a pillow to his chest. I know you cheated on me. Matsukawa froze mid-chew, staring at him blankly. After a beat, he slowly swallowed his chip and blinked. What? I know. Okay, Hanamaki said, his voice trembling as he feigned hurt. You don't have to lie to me anymore. Matsukawa leaned against the counter, crossing his arms, his expression a mix of confusion and mild amusement. Maki, what are you even talking about? Don't play dumb. Hanamaki pointed at him dramatically. I saw the signs, the late-night texts, the way you've been sneaking off. Matsukawa's lips twitched like he was trying not to laugh. Maki, the only person I've been texting late at night is you. And sneaking off? I went to the store to get you snacks yesterday. Hanamaki huffed, narrowing his eyes. That's what they all say. Matsukawa sighed, shaking his head as he walked over to the couch. All right, if I cheated, who's the lucky person? Hanamaki faltered for a moment, scrambling to come up with a name. I don't know, someone at the gym, maybe? Or that girl at the coffee shop who always gives you extra whipped cream. Matsukawa snorted, sitting down beside him. Maki, the girl at the coffee shop gave me extra whipped cream because you asked her to. Hanamaki's facade cracked as a laugh bubbled out of him, but he quickly tried to cover it with a fake sniffle. Fine. Then who's been stealing you away from me? Matsukawa leaned back, smirking. No one, because I'm too busy dealing with your clingy self. Hanamaki finally lost it, bursting into laughter as he smacked Matsukawa's arm. You're no fun, Matsu. You're supposed to freak out. Freak out. Matsukawa raised an eyebrow, a grin tugging at his lips. Maki, I know you too well. You're terrible at keeping a straight face. Hanamaki pouted, crossing his arms. Fine, maybe I'll prank Oikawa next time. He's dramatic enough to fall for it. Matsukawa shrugged, pulling Hanamaki into a loose side hug. Go ahead. But just so you know, if anyone's cheating in this relationship, it's definitely you, with your weird obsession with strawberry milk. Hanamaki gasped, shoving him playfully. That's not cheating, it's self-care. Matsukawa laughed, pressing a quick kiss to Hanamaki's temple. Whatever you say, Maki, just don't accuse me of cheating again, I might actually start crying next time. Hanamaki grinned. Noted, but no promises. Aran Kita. Kita sat at the edge of the bed, his face as neutral as ever, but inside he was trying not to laugh at the thought of pulling a prank on Aran. The usually composed Aran was in the kitchen, humming softly as he prepped dinner. When Aran walked in, carrying a plate, Kita folded his hands in his lap and gave him a level look. Aran, Kita said calmly. Aran paused, immediately sensing something serious. What's up, Shinsuke? Kita took a deep breath, maintaining his usual composed tone. I know you cheated on me. The plate in Aran's hands wobbled, and he almost dropped it. His eyes widened as he sputtered. What? Wait, what? Shinsuke, no, I didn't. What are you even talking about? Kita raised an eyebrow, keeping his poker face. I know what I saw. You don't have to hide it anymore. Aran placed the plate down on the table in a hurry, his face a mix of confusion and panic. Hide what? Shinsuke, I would never cheat on you. Who even? When did this? What are you talking about? Kita tilted his head slightly, watching Aran unravel. Don't lie to me, Aran. Just admit it. Aran's hands flew up in frustration. Admit what? I don't even know who you think I. Shinsuke, I love you. Why would I ever cheat on you? You're the most important person in my life. Kita's lips twitched at that, but he forced himself to stay calm. Then how do you explain those late-night gym sessions? Aran blinked, his mouth opening and closing as he tried to process the accusation. The late-night gym sessions where I call you on the way home. Shinsuke, come on. Kita finally cracked, a small smile breaking through his stoic demeanor. I'm just messing with you, Aran. It's a prank. Aran froze, staring at him in disbelief. A prank? You seriously thought this was a good prank? Kita gave him a faint shrug, his smile widening just a little. It was entertaining. Aran groaned, running a hand through his hair. Shinsuke, I thought you were serious. I almost had a heart attack. Kita chuckled softly, standing up and wrapping his arms around Aran. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stress you out that much. Aran let out a long sigh but hugged him back tightly. You're lucky I love you. Anyone else, and I'd be out the door by now. Kita smirked, resting his head against Aran's shoulder. Well, good thing you're stuck with me then. Yeah. Aran muttered, a small smile tugging at his lips. But next time, prank someone else, okay? My heart can't take it. No promises, Kita said, his voice calm as ever, earning a groan from Aran. In the Operation Prank or BFSGC, so everyone, how did it go? I made Tsuki fucking cry. What the fuck, how? Yamaguchi sent a video. After everyone watches it. Stop, how do you fuck up that bad? I don't know, I'm so stupid. It's okay Yamaguchi. It's not I made him cry. Well, did you make it up to him? Yes, of course. How? I gave him that good. Okay, next. Sugawara sent a video. After everyone watches. At least you look pretty when you cry. Are you sure that is not lying? I'm sure he isn't. But OMG, that shit made me drop my smile so fast. Okay, now everyone finished sending videos. After everyone sent all their videos, Sokawa, who is that winner? Winner? What do you mean? The winner to spend the night with you at the hotel? Oh, about that. Oika, you stupid ass stupid dumb fucking slow. Oika deleted the chat.
I feel my pecker tingling, balls are jingling too. Come on and tell me whether I can link them together with you. I need a hot slip mommy to slip my salami into.